Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jozeevis Plays the Backlog. My name's Jozeevis. We're going to play my backlog. Today, we're gonna talk, we're gonna coffee. That was a horrible intro, we're playing coffee talk today. I mean, to be fair, those are pretty much the two things that, I know a bit more, but you know, I know that coffee and talking is going to be important in this game, so it's a good title. Whoever picked that title, it's just good work. You know exactly what you're getting. So yeah, it's a little bit of a chill game today, especially after we got destroyed in an Iconfell battle last Wednesday again. We're just gonna chill out. We're just gonna play like a visual novel. We're gonna make some coffee. Might screw that up as well. Who knows? But yeah, a little bit more chill today, hopefully. I mean, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Seattle 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. Hi there, Bradvlees. Welcome to the stream. Again. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. That's a bit... okay, it's a good sign already. But still, there's a place and a time where anything can happen. It's when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automative empires. Okay, that's pretty dwarvish, yeah, I can see that. Maybe I should have like made the text a little faster. I read too fast for this. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds that many dreams and stories of its people. This is an interesting opening sequence, I like this. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks. Like coffee? Like coffee over here? Then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Looks like a pretty small team that made this game. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. I should stop reading this fast. And these are their stories. Okay, so this is a like coffee shop that's only open at night. Interesting. September 22nd, 2020. I believe this game came out in 2020 as well, so it's basically just like an alternate present with, you know, fancy races apparently. Okay. Oh, it's you. Hey Jozeevis, how's the night so far? It's calm as usual. Got a slight problem though. that's pretty shocked for a small problem. What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Okay, right. I was like, what's that mean? But yeah, that's fair. Yeah, writer's block again. Got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Something just went off. Ah! Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? I mean... like, I understand that this is like a tutorial they're giving me. But also, it's a strange thing to say to your barista. Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, they also give her this again, just in case we forgot what she wanted. But let's actually find out. Tomo touch you. Okay, it's a horrible pun. Thank you. I understood just enough Japanese for that one. So I assume this is like a social media or something. It has the kind of like social media blue going on. Evening Whispers? Oh wait, this is like a newspaper or something. This is just a music app. And Brewpad, I assume, is where we can actually look what we need to find. Which is triple shot espresso. Is it just espresso? I guess so? So we have a couple of... I also like... I do like the framing of like... The fact that he said that, you know, we don't have all our ingredients to kind of like... Oh, you can only make a couple of drinks to start with. I do really like that. So I guess we just... Coffee. I guess? What have we even used? Oh wait, we just... Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a nice cutscene, I guess. Ah, so we can like, if you make like the wrong thing or something and only just realize. Oh, because of course, like we're putting this in according to the recipe, but we might make a mistake there. We can trash it, but looks like we only have 5 like do-overs. So there is a little bit of like we can fill something, but we won't. I'm a perfect coffee maker. I don't drink coffee. Anyway, 1 cup of triple shot espresso, special for my only customer tonight. Yet. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Ah, yes, that. It's not I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know. Oh, she works for the newspaper, right. But it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yeah. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. I don't think she has a job anymore. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. Well, what are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? That's the app we had, right? That is. GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book ID. Naturally. I mean, just, like, props to her for just going in there like that. And? Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. At least we all realized, like, wow, that's a thing you did there. But hey, if it worked out, did it work out? Thankfully. He'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month? For a novel? That's pretty fast. I mean, I know people do this in like National Novel Writing Month, but still, that's still quite something. Especially if you're used to like writing newspapers, articles. He'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Wow, that went pretty fast. That sounds great! What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Okay, I don't think she's doing great. Freya is a cool name, by the way. Can we stop and appreciate that for a moment? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, that's the look of a writer when you tell them like, hey, can I see your stuff that's in progress? The horror, the sheer horror. It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Okay, I don't think you should do that. I think you should just, you know, look at what you have, take out the good parts, maybe start over again if it's really necessary, like if it's really trash, but deleting everything, it's not gonna help you get anywhere. It's just gonna make you start over and possibly do the same thing again. That's the right response. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in, at most, 2 weeks. Then, I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. In the coffee shop? Well, I mean, you know, if there's people talking, you know, I guess that's fair. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know? I did not know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Ah, there we go. Now the fantasy squad walking in the door. Welcome! Okay, well, I only have so many voices in me, and clearly we're already, like, just stretching it. Hi there! Hello! Good evening! Wait, no, that's my voice. Wait a minute. Okay. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night, so definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. Okay, so we know she didn't want coffee, so I assume this is just going to be... yeah, you know, chocolate, and that's just triple chocolate. Let's go. That's quite a bit, actually. Oh, it's I guess it's like dark chocolate, and you know. If this would be a little bit more sugar in there, it would be like, you know, it wouldn't be dark chocolate anymore. Oh wait, this is like different depending on what you're putting in as well. It's pretty cool. I also really like that cutscene, I guess. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. Wait, does she have like... She has horns on her phone. I don't know, but I feel like that's kind of if people were walking around with like smartphones that had like human ears at the side. But hey, whatever makes her happy. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. I thought this place would be more crowded. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. I mean, I don't know how many people are going for coffee around midnight. It's because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight. It's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. That is pretty interesting, actually. How do we get here in our life? Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running a coffee shop like this? That's a trade secret. Jozeevis is damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, well, no, it truly is a fantasy game then. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Jozeevis can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. I mean, I know there's like probably more to the newspaper than that. Maybe we should look at the newspaper just now. But cover the stories of people around town sounds like a description of a newspaper, right? Actually, let's take a look at the free trial will start tomorrow. Oh, so we don't have anything to read yet because we only started third trial today? Today was the 22nd, right? We'll start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Oh, cool. Also, I am curious about Tomodachi. We do not have a lot of friends. Okay, so this is Freya, that's her. 29th of January, writing for the evening papers, talks about mundane things, art, and life in general. Is this what she wrote on her profile? Or this reads more like a note to ourselves, like, this is what Freya likes to talk about. Friends only, close friends only. Oh, wait, so if we like... It seems like, I assume if we give her the right drinks, we'll like increase our like friendship score, I guess, and we'll unlock more things on this screen, in Tomodachi. Who are these other people? We haven't seen those yet. Georgie, birthday 1st of June, and he was like, yeah, Seattle Police Department. And Gala. Ooh, they look cool. Oh, there's kitty cats. They're cute. Oh wait, another one. They're like covered in... Are those scars? Well, I'm sure at some point we'll meet because they also have like what looks like things that we can unlock. So, okay, that's Tomodachi. And then we have the sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Yeah, and then we have our like basic... Oh wow, there's gonna be a lot more drinks, looks like. Okay. Oh yeah, cover the stories for people. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contributed the short stories. Oh, I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Oh, is this our boyfriend? Wow, that's an intense stare going on right there. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. Had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. This is too many people to keep track of voices, but I made a mistake. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake. With milk. I want to draw some latte art on the top. Latte art, okay, well, that's going to be something. Bitter with milk. Okay, so let's take a look at our brew pad. Like latte? Or a cappuccino? I don't know. The cappuccino has more coffee in it, so it's probably more bitter than the latte. Wait, we can... I assume we can just keep resetting as much as we want. So it could look like coffee, milk. I mean, that's quite bitter. Has milk in it. And I think cappuccino is probably pretty good to draw latte art. I actually don't know. As I said, I don't drink coffee. This is real cool. Oh yeah, latte art. Okay, cool. What? How does the... Oh no. Oh no, they actually want me to do art? Perfect. Latte art. What, invert? What does that mean? Maybe just... Huh. Oh, maybe instead of like going down, it goes up or something. Oh, we can turn it around as well. Oh, we actually turn it around by the handle. It's pretty cool. Edge. What's that do? Oh, wow. Oh, you can actually pretty... This seems pretty detailed. Okay, well, I'm gonna reset. I am going for the like smiley face though, because it's. I mean, if you've seen my avatar, you know the kind of like artistic prowess that we have going on here. Also, of course, like the stream starting screen and stuff like that. Okay, that's not my best work. I am going to serve it though. I assume they don't have like an algorithm built in here that like tries to track of how good your art is, but I guess we'll see. Here's your order. Ha, is that what you call latte art? Okay, okay, maybe they do have something. That's cute. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work. Plus there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with him. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. And do we have them now in the like... How do we like instantly have them on on the social media? just this guy mentions his name and our bartender just immediately like, I gotta find them on Facebook. Freelance designer and #1 pumpkin spice fan. Why didn't he ask for that then? I mean, I guess I'm happy because we don't have that. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Like the programming language? Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Jozeevis. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work from them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. Infographics. Wow, I didn't think I would stumble over that word. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? He's gonna say no now, isn't he? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. Wow. Okay, Freya, are you okay? Are you doing alright? So we also have Lua on here, I assume. That's French. Votre âme est un paysage choisi. I mean, it's your something is okay, my French isn't good enough for this. Well, give up on the French, but what does she do? Biz Dev Lead at Discovery National Capital. Okay, that's not something we heard mentioned before, but a Biz Dev Lead. Like a manager for developers? Biz Dev. Sure, whatever. Okay, but I'm sure she'll tell us at some point. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? Well, I give them coffee, apparently. The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That actually sounds really bad. Nah, there is the handle. That's because you're good with your fist. Oh, what? This game took a turn. If we're gonna have to fight somebody, this is gonna take quite a bit different game than I was expecting. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So, I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. And she's gone. Oh wait, he has pointy ears as well. I don't think I noticed that before. So I assume he's an elf. He doesn't have the elevators on his smartphone though. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here's good. I don't know where that accent went, holy hell. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine, work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today, he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. Where did this go? Just, I'll lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Jozeevis over here. You should ask Xavier here about how to deal with annoying clients. I just told you. The only clients I get are drunks and criminals. Oh yeah, how do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. Oh, okay. He did listen to what I said. I do have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for today. Oh wait, the phone was going off. Still going off. Oh, is this like I need to take the situation? Oh, yeah. She doesn't look happy. Your parents? Yeah. Oh. Right. This seems to be a tough subject. So, you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. Oh, think that's had enough? That won't give us a chance at all? Oh, right. Anyone but an elf. Ooh. Well, even in fantasy, or what was it called? Alternative CL, I believe. Racism is still very much a thing. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still. You don't know what they said about you last night. Okay, so they both have to deal with this. That's good. That's good old fun. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me... No other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. I would say she's a succubus. I mean, I assumed she was a demon of some kind. You know, the horns were basically were that giveaway, but that's exactly what they said. So this is it then, the end of our relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be. You know, our families will never agree. Well, so fuck them. We can't just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. But why not? Why couldn't you? And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about that permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Okay, so we're learning a lot about elves here. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. Wow, that's quite something. You're making this hard for the both of us. I mean, do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. Okay, that's, you know... You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. Oh, and she left. Came on a little strong there, buddy. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Okay, well, let's check that out. Green tea, milk. Green tea, milk. Warm, cool, and bitter. Oh, that's also not sweet. Not green tea. I guess not. It's still tea. If you don't put anything else in. It's not gonna be too sweet. I'm not gonna attempt a latte art again. You saw what happened last time. You know what? No, I am. I'm gonna give him a nice little... I still don't know. Maybe I should figure out how the etching actually works. No, okay, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's just give him a little heart. Okay, maybe we should... Jesus, that was horrible. This is weird. I really don't understand this etching tool. Like, it kind of distorts it, but you can't really draw with it either. Well, this is some abstract art. Okay, I just want to get a heart. Okay, well, that's a horrible heart. Am I gonna be stuck? I should have stuck with. No, I'm not gonna give them all day art. Okay, wait, what if? No. This is the best you're gonna get, buddy. That's the best you're gonna get. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Well, let's you know, change the subject. You know, do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? Can't choose who you fall in love with. It's true. Well, you can if you try hard enough. I mean, you can try to spend time with somebody. Yeah, that's true. But falling in love with somebody, that's something different, Baileys. At least that's what my old man said. Oh yeah, the old man's a dick, so he really is one pretentious elf. You said it, not me. I mean, I also said it, but I said it worse actually. But I guess all of them are entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. Well, at least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now. I'll probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. Hope that man's going to be alright. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Oh yeah, she's still here. Thank you, do visit again. That's a pretty horrified look. I mean, I guess I would have the same look if I just heard that entire conversation. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay? I think I'm going to close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. You know, for a tutorial day or whatever, you know, kind of getting getting used to everything. They hit us with one hell of a conversation today. Gingerbread coffee, sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the cookie monster. Okay, I will remember this for unrelated reasons. Wednesday, September 23rd. Okay, so it was the 22nd. So today we should have the news articles in our from the Evening Whispers, if I remember. Oh well, there we go. Free of charge. Oh, so this is a free newspaper. But you do have like a trial for the like digital version, I guess. Okay. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Well, that's Can we please not talk about spreading viruses right now? I'm trying to get away from all that. Zombie virus sounds also pretty interesting. Also, that's some like orc scientist. Pretty interesting. Like they did, like in the intro, they mentioned like pretty what do you call it? Like stereotypical things for the races, but also clearly, you know, they're presenting them as diverse as they can be, which is nice. Seattle groceries distribution problems harmed local restaurants. Oh, so that's probably why we also didn't have our greetings yesterday. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Well, okay then. This really is like, there's all kinds of stories. Okay, so before anybody comes in. Is this just like a whole... That is by Freya, cool. Is it just like a whole short story? No, I'm gonna read the whole short story. I mean, I am kind of interesting what we have here. Oh, maybe it's that the like news articles are free, but the fiction is like paid for. That might be it. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege, is mine. Morrissey's voice blasted from the old speaker of the car. Everyone in the car was singing along, and by everyone, I was talking about me and her. There were only two of us on an almost empty highway. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? She asked after the song finished, breaking the noisy silence of the car. Well, it depends. Depends on what? On how we die. I'm sure having a masked psychopath slowly mutilating us while we're holding hands won't be a pleasant experience. This character is really a romantic, you can tell. Then what kind of demise would you consider a heavenly way to die next to me? That's hard. I'm pretty sure I'd prefer something that's not too painful though. So, us dying of old age together would be your heavenly way to die for us? Your heavenly way for us to die. Alright. Hey, hold on. We just started officially dating yesterday. Don't plan too far. Ouch! What was that for? Meanie. I mean, to be fair, if you only started dating yesterday, why are you already talking about dying together? Like... I was just... wait, which... Haha, I was just joking. Besides, I'd rather think about a heavenly way to live with you right now. That's fair, that's fair. And have you found any answers to that? Look at me and then close your eyes. What do? Just do it. She closed her eyes, I leaned over, getting close to her face. Then, for a moment that felt like 100 years, we kissed. The speedometer was pointing to 100 kilometers per hour and the highway was almost empty. Almost. Wait, what the? Holy shit! I was about to say, when it said like speedometer was hitting like 100 kilometers per hour, like, you really should be paying attention to the road, but dude, like, I know this is like meant to be a romantic story and all, but you should be paying attention to the road, like, not kissing each other's face off if you're on the highway. And then they hit us with that almost, implying that they did in fact, you know, we don't know for sure, but it sounds like they actually did get into an accident. Freya, you write some interesting stories. I mean, I do genuinely mean interesting. Oh, we have like... Oh, apparently now we're friends with Bailey's. Interesting. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter. I guess he gave it that vibe. Art school graduate. Checks out. Will draw and design for food and shelter. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? Did you just like... walk in and yell at us? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay. Just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. Guess that's fair. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I'm not stupid. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. Now that is a relatable comment. Thank you, Freya. I like you. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although, you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Wait, you actually believed me? How was that not obviously a joke? Okay. Thanks for not banning me though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Oh, there's the first story, walking right in. Oh wait, is that, yeah, that's Georgie. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Jozeevis, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You are as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea, I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You get that right? Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. But we couldn't actually see that though. It just said his birthday. Birthday. I mean, like, knowing somebody's birthday is really like, you know, kind of whatever. I mean, I can congratulate them and stuff. Knowing they're lactose intolerant, if, you know, I run a coffee shop, sounds more important, like more important information. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay, so sweet coffee. So that's probably like... Do we actually have more stuff? Okay, so it's not gonna be espresso. Okay, and when we don't want any milk. What are these new things? This looks like honey and ginger? In milk? In coffee? Wait, how do I... Okay, coffee. Oh, wait a minute. So we can... Coffee. Oh, wait. No. Coffee and then like honey? More honey? Coffee with 2 honey? Is that it? I wonder if they like trash, like where you make a drink and you can trash it, like where we had the ×5. I hope that's going to reset every night and I don't have to like do that for the whole playthrough. I don't know exactly how long this game is. I believe we might be able to finish it today, like in 4 hours, but I'm not sure. But yeah, let's try coffee, double honey. And this is honey coffee. Well, I've never heard of honey coffee. It does sound good though. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Okay, that's triple coffee. Not waste any time on that. Serve it. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. What? Our barista is a little pretentious. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So, how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. Yeah, why are you smoking in here? Come on, man. I guess they're allowed to. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal? A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Nice Assassin's Creed reference there, Freya. Oh, good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing a job. At least, not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Jozeevis said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. I mean, you should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm just stating facts. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Thanks, Georgie. Okay, wait, let's wait with checking that until like one of them leaves or somebody comes in. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. Did you hear what she just talking about? There's really no stopping Freya. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call it a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Xavier is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Privacy? I'm going to say privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No. You helped me with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me another interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker? The one who's always playing the guitar, always got a roast with him? Ah, yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during the investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. Wait, you gave him closure? You never complained that you used the story for the paper? Oh, did she do some like investigative journalism in like what happened there? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Wow, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in this line of work. Yeah, the roast has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. He's gonna talk about Freya. He's gonna mention Freya. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird and I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I'm so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Whoa, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sort of mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of my time here, I guess. And then, there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures. Families don't approve. When I heard their story, kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before. It's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are there regulars here? Nope. Go visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her co-workers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. Oh, because coffee is dehydrating, of course. Just like alcohol. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. I really like the fact that the people who were in yesterday, Lua and... What's the guy's name again? I forgot. But they had like, clearly like modern smartphones. He has a flip phone. That's some nice character just like in what they have holding in front of them. Bye Georgie. Yeah, well I did say I would look at this if anybody would leave. Born and raised in Seattle, lactose intolerant cold. Wait, why is that the first thing you might... Whatever. I mean, I guess it's the second thing, but... Oh, and Freya, we also have a look there. Journalist and short story writer, you can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Nyman or Maruki Harukami. Okay, I mean, Gil Nyman, I get that joke. It's a new game. Oh wait, there goes the music. Who is... I mean, it's not gonna be Maruki Harukami, I guess. Or is it? Yeah, it's switched around as well. I do not know this person. Yeah, no clue. I mean, they are a Japanese writer. I believe the devs from this game are like Indonesian. So yeah, they're probably a little bit closer to like to Japan. Might know more about Japanese literature and stuff. I sure don't, that's for sure. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Jozeevis. You're welcome. You know, in this stream I don't even have to remind people watching to hydrate. My character does it for me. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. This is some chill music, by the way. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone's coming. What kind of experiment? Like, some new kind of coffee? Whoa, who are these? Oh wait, that's Gala. I guess they are like scars? They're covered in, what do you call those? Not bandages. Band-aids. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Jozeevis. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but... Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Coffee and ginger. We still don't have, like... Shall we just make one coffee, 2 ginger? Is that a thing? I genuinely don't know. Anything with coffee and ginger, well, that's what he said. Let's find out. I also genuinely... Like, honey coffee is one thing, but at least it makes sense, because you put honey in tea as well. Or at least I do, I get that. Ginger in coffee? Never heard of that. They even put, like, a slice of ginger on the rim. Like, what's that? Your order's ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Okay, well, do that one again. This feels like a kind of... Wait, what's this? Manufactured by Tokyo Production. Oh, that's funny. That like... that's the depths of the game. Like the coffee makers made by them. Oh, we have some news about Gala? No, I guess not. Bailey's, that was their name. This feels like a kind of choice, like, because Gala said, like, I don't think you'll like it. But we don't know what else to give them, right? And this is what they asked for. Let's just give it to them. If they don't like it, we'll figure something out. Serve it. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even his coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? Hyde? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? Also, again, I do want to shout out, just like their phones fit their characters so well. Like, this is like clearly Hyde is some kind of, I mean, I assume an actor or some other kind of like relatively famous person from LA, and they have like a gold a gold case for their phone, and then you have Gil, who's like all like rough and busted, and their phone is this like what looks to be one of those cases that you have around your phone to like prevent any falling damage. It's just, and I just really like these subtle touches going on. Hyde, supermodel. There we go. Oh right, so they're a vampire. I didn't even think like, oh yeah, we're dealing with fantasy races, because yeah, they look like a vampire. Professional model, CP, Alyssa, vegan vampire. Is vegan vampire like, I mean, I guess they'll tell us, but I assume it's just going to be like, I don't drink the blood of humans? Maybe we don't drink like any animal blood at all? I don't know, let's find out. I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in... Oh, he's a werewolf! Right, that makes sense. Was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? Just that look between them. Love it. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, well, it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Heh, nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Okay, that's... Don't talk to me about my business failing, I'm trying here. Certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You got something special there. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral. Oh, does he work in a lab? The hospital has been extremely crowded. Oh, he works in a hospital. I really like that they kind of like, you know, like a vampire Super Bowl, I guess that makes sense, but it's also a thing of like, you wouldn't immediately think that with vampires, but it makes sense like if you put vampires in today's society, being, you know, basically perfect and immortal and stuff. But I also like that then for the werewolf they went like, no, he works in a hospital. Like this big burly dude, plastered with band-aids all over. Yeah, he works in a hospital, he wants to help people. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that. But most people who come in are just... I don't want to use this word. But they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. Yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Heh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order it through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlust? Bloodlust? I mean, that's a Bloodlust joke, so, you know. Uh-huh. Bloodlust got their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. It's pretty cool actually. This is already such like an interesting world setting. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Okay, this is definitely just, you know, a analogy for meat substitutes in the real world, because everything he's saying fits perfectly, you know. I mean, they are becoming more commonplace nowadays, but it's still very much like, yeah, it's more expensive, and you know, if technology improves, it will probably get cheaper. Like, it already became cheaper over the last, like, couple of years, I believe. Like 5 years ago, I believe you only had like a couple of options, and they were pretty expensive. Anyway, let's get back to synthetic blood instead of just talking about meat substitutes. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Do you want to put, like, blood in your coffee, Jozeevis? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. And turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although, some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not so legal substances. The way they framed that, it already sounded like he was talking about drugs. And he was. Like, this is some good writing to it. Like, some really... Like, it conveys perfectly what the characters mean, even if they don't say a lot. Like, they do have a lot of moments where they are not actively talking. Heh, you know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury? Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? I don't think he did. Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? Certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yeah, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Oh wow, that's interesting. That's really interesting. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to... kinky stuff. To soothe themselves during their fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM kinky? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it! Well, I'm glad my channel is marked as, like, mature audiences. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Wait, can I like... What is this? Oh wait, these are... Oh wait, I can increase the... Yeah, text speed a little bit more. I mean, in like these conversations, text speed is feeling fine. It was really when we had like the exposition at the start. It's like... Oh yeah, you have a log of everything you read. I was kind of looking if I could somewhere save the fact that he wants tea and ginger in this. What is this actually? Oh, you can actually change the music around. Oh, cool. That's a pretty cool feature. I also like how it's built into like the universe. Diegetic, I know terms. But yeah, it doesn't look like we can write down anywhere that he would want tea and what was it? Tea and ginger. I'm already forgetting. Okay, I'm just not gonna forget. I'm just not gonna forget. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before we go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Ding-ling. I was about to say we're probably going back to Freya and that will be the end of the in-game day. Hey! Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys kind of reminds me of this video I saw online. Freya, if you're also going to start talking. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Okay, that's more cute, never mind. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know... Never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Hey, come on, I'm trying. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now, I need to get some sleep. Yeah, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night night. Be careful on your way back. Yep, that's the day, I assume. Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically wakes you up. Interesting. Curious what that's going to be. So yeah, they do really like slowly ramp up the like the drinks you can make and how difficult they are. Okay. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. I hope it wasn't to the virus that we were talking about. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. Okay, interesting. Stop workplace racial profiling. The Orcish worker union demands. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, who are they? Welcome. Yo. Kabani milk, please. Right away. Honey milk. I mean, I assume this is going to be milk. Honey? Oh wait, we have tea. Oh, and we have a I guess that's lemon. Honey milk is what we're making, right? Oh, now they're not showing it to us again anymore. Honey milk. I assume this is gonna be it. Honey milk. That's the one. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Xavier. Seems like there's a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. Kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? What the hell just happened? Did not see that one coming. Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy! Yeah, you look like you've seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do it in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends? I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a a human, right. I mean, than commuting in bipedal form. Oh, right. Not human, of course. It's just a bipedal form, yeah. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk? No additional stuff or anything? Nope, milk and nothing else. Well, can do that. Milk. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. It's milk. What can be bad about milk? You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Well, I mean, that's what every young person says. You don't look like a grown-up? What? I'm 18! Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Got him! How old is Freya? Like, 31 or something, was it? 29. No, wait, that's 29 in January. We don't actually know how old she is. Okay. She doesn't look that old. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 30 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Are you... Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly! Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Freya, I think you failed. I think you failed what you wanted to do. I also really like that we have this entire conversation going on. They're just sitting there, enjoying their drink. Doing their, off on their own. Pfft, snob. Part of their broke but woke movement. Broke but woke move just sounds good. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Wow, these two are really going at each other. Then apparently our barista finds it funny. She's not that great for business now. Oh really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you paying for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Bum 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 bum. So she's not even mentioning espresso anymore. She mentions it twice and now it's just... You should know what she wants. There you go. Espresso is ready. It's good as usual. Glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. This like look on her is so shocked. Like it feels way more shocked than it should be. Are you in a pop group? Oh, was she part of the like Happy Smiles or something that they mentioned in the newspaper? So do we have a new story today? We do. Okay, we will read that later. Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated? Oh! She's the member that left. And started a solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. She's not wrong. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit, and we don't have a wall like cafes or restaurants do with all the famous people that came here. I wanted to mention something else. It slipped my mind. Let's look at what we probably have. What was it? Rachel Florentine, singer, dancer, model, and your favorite girl next door. Wow. Is that? I assume that's a picture of her of the pop group she was a part of. Is she the one on the right? I think. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, they might have different colored hair. Who knows? No. I assume they are gonna change this picture as well, seeing as they're not in the pop group anymore. To drink milk, no less. Okay, you couldn't see that because I have the Steam overlay off. She said, "Yay, achievement unlocked," and I got an achievement called "Achievement Unlocked." I don't know why that got me so much. That was actually pretty funny. It's just a well-developed game. No, seriously, why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. Had a fight with my father, and so here I am, drinking milk. I see. Is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? Freya, what's with this shocked face? Calm down a little. You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad, we got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. I assume at some point they're going to like come into the conversation and just be like, fuck you, dad. I hope that's what's going to happen. If they stay like this the entire evening, not talking to anybody, just leave, I will also vastly appreciate that they just had somebody like, not everybody's here for a conversation. Some people just want coffee. He always saw my profession as something negative, but I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. That's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. It's probably more of a he knows too much kind of situation. Another customer? I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh, Georgie. Good evening, Jozeevis. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Jozeevis. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Green tea with lemon and honey. Very specific. That's something we can exactly do. Green tea, lemon, honey. Boom. Green tea. Honey. We don't get to see the lemon. Oh, it's actually called cough syrup. Special drink is ready. Well. What do we have here? Also, I understand why he has like throat problems. If I keep having to do his voice, I'm going to do as well. It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn, this is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary? Anything out of the ordinary, unforetold? Was it me asking how's your day? Well, whatever. Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed. Well, he's gonna do another joke again. My salary. I really like Georgie. Georgie's great. Seriously? Yeah, today's payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protest, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that the area is safe? Yeah, Georgie, take pride in your work. Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. I really like that. Just came in, ordered a drink, sat through that entire conversation and said like, thanks for the drink, bye. What the hell was that? She just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal in the coffee shop. Thank you, Georgie. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically want to go to a bar. But you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's going to be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop! That is exactly his job. I don't know that's exactly his job, Freya. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. I like how out of all of these people, Freya is somehow the uptight one. Yeah, Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. I have the fists apparently. Gonna knock everybody out who comes in here. Oh, so the cough syrup was added to our list. We don't have the, like, what was it called? I guess they don't have special names, but like the coffee with ginger and stuff. We don't have those. Those weren't even unlocked in here, so that's just something to keep in mind. Oh, we have Tomodachi, something going on. Oh, Georgie. Movies. Police Unit Vanity, Cop Story, Robert Cobb. I think he likes cops movies. Cops movies. Cop movies. I'm done with my life, father of 3 beautiful girls. Right. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Just... What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Wow. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others. Oh wait, what was her voice again? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. I don't know if that's true. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. I guess there's some truth in that. Leaving this unresolved is also not a good idea. But it happens so often. So now it's just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? Freya, I think she means before her mother died. No, before Mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Huh? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. What? Wait, okay, that's a little much there, Georgie. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot. Why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Georgie, what are you doing? Using my job as an excuse. Can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I can't understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. Yep. Checks out. I'm only 26 and even I know that. Just give yourself some time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. And I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this. Like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. It will allow him to think more clearly. That's how I think. More clearly. More clearly. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Is that like a Chinatown for Neko Mimis? Oh, that's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. You sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you. What was it? Thank you, Jozeevis and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Jozeevis. And there they went. Yes, you can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the riding, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly Employee of the Month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Door's always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Oh wait, we didn't read the story for that day. Well, I guess we can read both of them. Start of the next day. But before I do any of that, wait, what's this? STMJ, warm booster made of susu, telu, madu, and yahe. I was about to say, those sound pretty Indonesian. From Indonesia. Should have read the entire thing. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Well, we only have like 3 ingredients so far. So I'm curious if we do have milk, honey, and ginger. How do we... Also egg. Where does the egg come in? I'm looking this up. But before I do any of that, before I will going to continue, I'm going to get a refill of my water. Because as Jozeevis the barista in the game said, make sure you stay hydrated, everyone. I should really remember to turn off my microphone when I go and do that. But well, we're back now. Oh yeah, wait. I wanted to look this up. I assume it's an actual thing. I mean, why else would this be here? Okay, it's actually kind of funny. I do find an article about it, but also the page on the Coffee Talk wiki is like the 6th result I'm getting. At this point, the thing I'm most curious about, is it raw egg or not? I mean, yeah, I know that. Drink is made by boiling the bruised ginger in the liquid milk. Then you can add the egg. The honey is put into the glass immediately before the STMGA is served. Simple techniques like stirring the drink to avoid clotting. Some people love to serve it with raw egg added with milk and honey, while some others prefer to a half-cooked egg. What's a half-cooked egg? What is... How does it fit into a drink then? I know I need to press any key to continue. I'm learning things. Oh yeah, well, I shouldn't forget to take a look at the stories. Friday. Let's just do that before anybody else comes in. I'm assuming. Oh wait, we also have the newspaper. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal Fury sedative. Wait, what? I thought they were talking about the sedative. Like it sounded like a. Well, they said on the market. Like maybe it's like more of a black market kind of vibe than a like legal market. Okay. Orcish workers unions and talk with the governments over there, please. Okay, that's good. I like that. Rap group Street Orchestra. That's a good orc joke. Questions over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Okay. Questioned by who? Right? Oh, whatever. What's there? Okay, let's check out Evening Whispers. Oh, hey, there's the vampire again. But first... Oh, these are all by Freya, it looks like. Well, everyone we have right now. Dad drives, but sometimes he commutes. When that happens, you know for sure, because his presence is clear all over the news. But still mostly, Dad drives. I realized this fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drive to work every day, thanks to the unreliable public transportation here. I thought... Like, you know, of course it's like an alternate universe as well. I thought Seattle had, like, reasonable public transport. Maybe I'm wrong there. Like, I've never actually been to America, so let alone Seattle. I'm not sure. But I thought, like, for an America city, Seattle had, like, a... I thought it had, like a train network. Well, who knows? I'm going to trust the people who based that game. Probably did the research on Seattle. Okay. Also, I mean, still, you know, if you compare it to Tokyo, yeah, it's going to be worse. that's also true. I noticed that every day my life is always on the line. Not on the line as in we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in we're all at war with everyone else. We're in a war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars, and everyone else on the road. And during all of that, that is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realizing this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower, because I know Dad does not like reckless driving, and he's not as forgiving as my parents. Whew! Hey, are you alright? I mean, this is definitely like the vibe I get from like... I mean... more cities, right? But definitely like what I hear from American cities. Because over here, public transport, pretty great. I commute to my work used to in the before times. I commute to my work like all the time. I've never owned a car, even though I do have my driver's license. Also, what she's describing at the end there, like that, I feel this. Like I felt for like a long time after I got my driver's license, I felt nervous as shit to drive. Like driving myself was usually more fine, especially if there were other people in the car. I was just nervous about it. I did not like it. But you know, sometimes it's just handy. But well, definitely do recognize. Like again, the writing in this game really good. French kissing a cat. Freya, what? So what's the craziest thing you've done in your life after dating a partner? Pretty bold question to ask on your first date, or Akari thought to herself, and in the first hour as well. Sure you want the answer? She asked back. Definitely, I think. I think it's like the amount of like the kerning on the apostrophes. I keep almost misreading them. That's the first time it actually got me. I think it's the best icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are, and? Well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but just in case your answer is I cut someone in 12 parts or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. I mean, if you have done those things, that's not the answer you're gonna give. Right? Let's not think about that too much. Fair enough. Akri's interest in this guy increased. Maybe, just maybe, he could handle a story. So you don't want me? Do you want me to go first? I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine. Not something I did just once, so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. Calling me interested. So I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I mean, yeah, I guess no, fair. I was like, that sounds pretty crazy to me. I'm not a pet owner, so and I think that made that very clear. I'm talking about lips-to-lips kissing, especially French. I love French kissing a cat. Okay, that is weird. Like, more weird at least. Especially if it's going to be the thing that you mentioned, like, I just love to kiss cats. This is my hobby. What? Her date responded without hiding a surprise. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try it with a female one. I don't think that's the problem here. Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before? I guess it is a problem here. Both male and female, I'm pretty flexible. What are we talking about? We're talking about kissing cats. What is happening? He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising, considering such secrets weren't usually revealed on a first date. Or ever, for many people. It's not that bad, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. I was around 14, an age where most people feel curious about many things, especially sexual stuff. I really don't like where this story is going. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask somebody to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love at the time. Her name was Oren, and she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. What am I reading? What am I reading? This is going to haunt me, isn't it? Nobody clip this. I'm gonna keep talking through it, interrupting the story, so nobody can clip this. Her date still hadn't responded, so Akari continued. Oh boy. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the result. I picked her up as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course she clawed her way out of my grip, but just in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round the first time. No, roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills. Now even stray cats don't mind kissing me. What is happening? To her surprise, Akari noticed that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she told the story to. Are you crazy? The man asked her, with his eyebrows halfway to his hairline. That's an interesting way to phrase that. But he did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why? You're not interested in kissing a cat even after listening to my story? God, no, I'm a dogs person, for God's sake. That's where it ends? Okay, well, that's an experience we all just shared there. Okay. Let's get back to the story, shall we? Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala's coming, after a shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Heh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say "are" when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and a coffee shop? I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Warm and bitter. Ginger green tea. Warm and bitter. Yeah, I guess just green tea. Like, I keep thinking maybe 2 green teas and only 1 ginger. But this is warm and bitter, exactly what he said. Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that? I don't think that's the word he was going for. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. We know what he does! We can see, I mean, I guess we've successfully convinced him that we aren't stalking him on Tomodachill. Oh wait, we actually have more information now. Part of Lost Angels Agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Okay, this is just... definitely like, yeah, he's just a model. I used to, but not anymore. Oh, that makes sense. The startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while, so right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. I'm really not expecting it. Have you looked at this man? But you have the looks and the figure. So I guess it makes sense. You wanna know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. That's just cheating. I mean, I'm not saying that like the marketing in our world isn't cheating, because of course they are. Yo, never mind, I take it back. All marketing is cheating. Skin paler than elves, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Annoying? Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. Well, that's a way to live. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Heh, don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. I should. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Whoa. What's that, Gala? Oh, Freya, of course. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's not a customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Why are we dunking on Freya so much? She's nice. Chill out a little bit. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? Huh, no, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. I get the feeling sometimes at the same time as well. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. What is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit! 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is a daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Wow. That's pretty interesting, actually. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck and I need a warm drink. So, brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet, without coffee. It sounds like another, like, chocolate. It's like, choco. Okay, chocolate is not warm, though. That's the problem. Warm and sweet, but no coffee. It's probably going to be... Wait, maybe just tea? And then warm and sweet. Tea. No, that's not really that warm and sweet. Maybe the matcha? Milk? It's also not very warm and sweet. Oh wait, if you hover over them, you actually see how much you get from each. Okay, but no coffee. And then chocolate is not warm at all. And matcha is only a little warm. Tea is the warmest thing we have. So if we just do tea and then Like, can we make it warmer? Tea, ginger, honey. That's not very sweet. We can do tea, honey. Then it's not very warm again. If we do tea, honey. Okay. I feel like tea, honey is like the best combination of warm, sweet we have. So let's just do that, I guess. Let's just find out. Honey tea, let's just do it. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. Perfect drink to end today. Glad you liked it. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. And I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever managed to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? Still not sure. Probably it will be normal slice of life. You know, like this game. Just normal, regular things. You'll have tough competition. I wonder what fantasy is like in, like, this world. I guess, you know, like, you know, having different races is pretty normal. And that's usually, like, what all sci-fi comes down to. I don't know. I don't think there's magic in this world. We haven't heard anything about magic yet. So, magic would probably be, like, main focus point of, like, alternative Seattle fantasy. Pretty interesting. Maybe we get to see something about that. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Wow, wild. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even if a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Right you are, Freya. Right you are. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can it be racist without other races? Hyde? You don't want to answer to that question. Just don't worry about it. Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. This is way too real, Freya. Get out of here. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you. Oh, now is Gala coming in, I assume? They said, like, Hyde said they would come. Oh, Lua! Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? There's, like, definitely, like, we a lot of the time this game gives me 4 people to try and talk for, and it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Yeah, I just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? I also really like, there was another one of those subtle things. Like, Hyde's phone went off and he just looked at it and I was like, okay. Nobody else had to deal with it. The conversation just went on. I like that. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We should fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing. Sorry. And a cup of green tea latte, please. What's the problem with green tea latte? We can just make that, right? It's just green tea, milk. I feel like I'm missing something. Why were we, like, hesitating there? She isn't the one with the, like, lactose intolerance, so that's, you know, that's out of the question. Wait, maybe we can see something on our Tomura chill. Tomato chill. I'm still not over that name. Oh, we have more about Freya as well. Favorite things, coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Naiman and Harukama, so there's that. What I'm doing with my life, working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better. Talk to people who have experienced more than you and get paid for learning things. Interesting approach. Noah. Yeah, I mean, I still don't speak French, so there's nothing we can get there. Let's just green tea latte. Let's just go for it. We're gonna try the latte art. Let's give her a nice, well, not a nice because we can't do nice. Let's give her a heart as well. You know what? I'm pretty sure if I do more, it's going to look worse. Maybe I can etch it. Oh, that's actually I thought that was going very badly once I started doing that, and eventually it came out okay-ish. I don't think it got better for it, but I didn't completely ruin it. I'm just gonna serve it. It doesn't matter. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink really feels heartwarming. Calling me pretentious, he is pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who's this Bailey? No, damn it. I really like the fact that they weren't in there for a while. Who's this Bailey person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is... or was... I don't know. My boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Oh, and it suddenly shifted like to include Hyde a little bit more in the frame. That's nice. This game has some like really subtle things. I love it. Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. Usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey and I have different views on the importance of family. My family's pretty close and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's on the other hand. He comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. That's not surprising. That his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with all this? He said we should just keep going. Just same as we have been for the last 10 years. 10 years? They've been going for 10 years? So you've been together for 10 years as a couple? And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years. That was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? I kind of like this looks like it's going towards the fact more so that Lua is kind of annoyed by how easily Bailey's brushed off like letting his family go and she thinks family is important than the fact that like, you know, their families disapprove, because that's a whole separate story, but it sounds like her personal problems has more to do with that. It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then? Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible. If he regrets the decision one day, abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes? No? Maybe a little bit? We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting a dog. Jesus, Hyde, you really came out and just hit her like that, eh? Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Hey, right, don't we all want that? Old man, stop talking. Though, if I may ask, do you want to marry Baileys? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know? Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant you wishes. Okay, so it does appear that like wishes and magic are in fact fantasy in this world. They don't exist. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifice. I really like Freya is getting more and more out of frames. This game is made so cool. And you chose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. And we're back. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away. But thank you for the advice. Just carry on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. You were super harsh, old man. Heh. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... that was a deep sigh. You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Speak of the devil? Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure, should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger. And I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay, so one thing we know for sure. Tea, ginger, and then we need to add something else. So we can't like, you know, basically, it's not gonna be more tea, I assume. It's either going to be, it's probably also not more ginger, you know, we need a different ingredient. So it's probably going to be either lemon, honey, or milk. What would fit well with ginger? I mean, I don't even know if it needs to fit well. It's a remedy, so like, it has to be something specific. Lemon sounds... I don't feel lemon. For some reason, I keep thinking about honey. Let's just try honey. And if we don't like... He says you'll know when you get it right, so... Ginger honey tea. I assume it's going to be like a named drink. So let's actually trash it. Got an achievement for that. We take those. So tea, ginger, milk. Try that. ginger milk tea. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try just the last possibility we have. What did we get? Oh, tomato gel. So tea, ginger, lemon. Find out if this works. Ginger lemon tea. Okay, so none of them had like specific names. Let's just serve this. I mean, it's not any different than anything else. Here's your drink, sir. Okay, I also got an achievement with Freya looking very disappointed. So I don't think I did the right thing. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. She went straight into that. It wasn't even like, you think I'm a better storyteller? No, just go. I mean, I guess she is a writer. At some point, you just have gotta have confidence in your own storytelling abilities. And that's about it. Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never change, do you? Both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all. But, you know, try to not be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She got a good point. Not you, too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually, you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Heh. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care of your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Let's get a little faster. Wait, let's actually check out what we got there. Oh wait, oh wow, we got like. I don't speak French. Cavon, charmant, masque, et bergamasque. I'm just trying if I know just enough words to make sense of the sentences. We're not gonna get there. This is in English, I can't read that, luckily. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. Well, we didn't know, that was noticeable. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends. Enraptured by the forbidden fruit. Wow, that's definitely talking about like Baileys, right? I'm looking this up. I'm looking up what these French sentences mean. Sorry that the music cuts away. Apparently this game doesn't continue the music if you don't have it focused. Hopefully, will be pretty fast. Okay, so the first sentence is your soul is a chosen landscape. Well, maybe. That's the one that we have up here as well, the vertramen. Okay, and then the rest. Bon, charmant, masque et bergamasque. Oh. Bergamasque. What are charming masks? And I mean, it doesn't know what bergamasques are. Oh, don't know. Maybe this is actually like a real poem of sorts. Playing the lute and dance. Oh wait, I misspelled that. Playing the lute and dancing and almost. Wait, I'm googling this whole thing. This definitely seems to be like an actual poem. Claire de Lune. This is probably like a super famous poem that I just don't know. Okay, yeah, wait. I haven't like, I mean, I don't want to call it an official translation because Dude, the poem came from like 1869, so the translation is here. Your soul is a chosen landscape where charming masquerades and dances are promenading, playing the lute and dancing and almost sad beneath their fantastic disguises. Your soul is a chosen landscape where charming masquerades and dances are promenading, playing the lute and dancing and almost sad beneath their fantastic disguises. So, basically sounds like the kind of the idea of like your day-to-day being different than the things you're feeling inside, which I guess makes sense with her story with Bailey's. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet here? I was just bored. And this is the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interaction? Well, it was. Something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yeah? Why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Jozeevis. Thanks for the evening. Pleasure was mine. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. And we're not actually gonna make a drink. I really wanted to try something else. I want to find the remedy. Shingai matcha, a variation of the Japanese brew, mixing the brown rice with ginger. I don't know what it is about ours, but sometimes they're really like, just the enunciation of them just goes down. What brown rice? Just like normal tea, like actual rice. There's a lot of drinks in here I don't know. I mean, as I said, not a coffee person. I mean, I guess I am a tea person, but not that big either. I just drink tea. Like I have the one tea that I like, and I just drink that. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah. Atlantic countries, landfolk. What does any of that mean? Like landfolk sounds like it's either like the first association I have with it. It sounds like a United Nations kind of thing. Atlantic countries. Don't know. Opinion: who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. How does research prove that? Whatever. Oh. Welcome? Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir? The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. Oh, that's cool. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind one bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? I really like that animation with their fingers. We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything is the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Okay, so. Oh wait, we have cinnamon now. Wait a minute. I mean, if you're gonna order anything, boom boom. Maximum sweetness. That's what we're going for here. Honey cinnamon chocolate. Let's go, baby. Drink's ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Yes. Nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir? Yes? Why did you put your finger in your drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic, in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes. We wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet, the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, this game is getting too real, like, too often. How do you drink with a straw? Same as we just did. Thanks to the plastic straw apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on the straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a finale. And then... I don't like where this conversation is going. What? 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 So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. Okay, that's a good joke. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. That's fair. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place is the worst communication methods. Well, we're number one there. Number one. We did it. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. They have fucking Tinder, don't they? Although the success rate of the breeding... Please stop saying breeding. Please... Oh my god. Please stop. It's not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about it. Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? The system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. It is actual fucking Tinder. If you swipe left, it means you do not... I can't say they're wrong, but I don't like how they're saying it. If you swipe right... I'm not saying a word, I'm not doing it, I refuse. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. What am I playing? It didn't go well, I assume? Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. Which is that most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. But some did? Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But you should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. As somebody who has ever gone to, like, Italy can confirm. Some people have a very different understanding of time. You're right about that. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Cafe latte. That's just... I think that's 1 milk? No, that's 2 milk. Coffee, milk, milk. 1 milk is cappuccino, right. Yeah, latte. I was thinking, like, can I do a lot of art for her, but I don't know anything about her. And also, let's just not spend time on trying to do that again. Order's ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Excuse us. Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes! I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look, here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But, is your name Uruk-hai-60? Uruk-hai-69. I'm okay. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon the mess. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai-69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk-hai-69 anywhere. Oh, you really are not her. Of course I'm not! Seriously, man nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. It was. We are pretty objective people. But somehow, Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. Has this happened before? Many times. I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Jozeevis. Thank you for your time, Jozeevis. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. What is a norm? Wait, I don't even know. Never mind, I don't want to know. Okay, then we are off. Take care on your way. Oh, wait, Myrtle is a programmer? Cool. Oh, game developer. Sick. Working on Full Metal Conflict. That's a nice picture. Oh, is this like a cosplayer from somebody from the game she played? Maybe they're friends, I don't know. But... oh no, it does appear to be like, this looks to be like a poster or like maybe a screen of the game of some kind. And they look like to be the same character. That's pretty cool. Like that. Also, I was right. Rachel did finish her, did change her picture to like be solo. We didn't learn anything about Gala. Maybe because we got the drink room. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently? What kind of friend? Like a dog? A date from a dating app? I should have been here. What does that date look like? They didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? Good question. I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. It doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. I think they are, but just not the kind we're thinking about. Not in the usual sense. Fair. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Really? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. I like how there's like some names that they switch around, but they also talk about Trekkies, and now they've talked about Englishman in New York? Like what? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Other dimensions, I don't know. Whoa. Like, super whoa. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but whoa. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yeah, the writing. The writing. I was just about to say, with capital T and W. I like how it's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? There's the look of horror again. Jozeevis is just bullying her at this point. Also, I just refer to the character with my name in third person. Well, what do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No, please don't. Why? I really get the feeling he's never talked to Freya before about writing. It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. Actually, I prepared a printout of the draft, so you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Whew. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character? Am I as the character badly written? No, they're me. I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you. What? What did we say? What was this day? This day was wild. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Welcome. Would you like a drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? Looks like he's already sitting down. I'll order right away. Don't need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? Then order whatever you like. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. We do not know how to make that. Do we? The tea with spices. Okay, so tea, and the only spices we have, like lemon and honey, aren't spices. So tea, cinnamon, ginger. Tea with spices, right? That makes sense. That's cinnamon ginger tea. Was it? Huh. Okay. I'd like to order a masala chai then. Chai is like normal tea, right? It's not green tea. How are we supposed to figure this out? That's what I'm wondering. Undiscovered. No, we don't have any teas discovered. The tea with spices. Maybe it's just tea and ginger? Might be. Yeah. That's just going to be ginger tea, isn't it? What do we have already? Green tea, lemon, honey, chocolate. Tea. Okay. Now I'm just... That's just ginger tea, right? What if we do 2 teas and a ginger? It's also ginger tea, okay. Tea with spices. What else could that mean? I'm so confused. We don't have that many options. Okay, what did we say? That was like we didn't say anything else useful, right? The tea with spices. Yeah, that's just what we said. Tea with spices. So yeah, like as soon as we hit tea, we can't add anything other. Anything else. Masala chai. Ginger and milk, maybe? I mean, milk's not a spice, but maybe that's what's necessary. Maybe that's the difference. Ginger milk tea. Trash it. We only have 1 trash left. But, let's just try this for good measure. If this isn't gonna be it, I'm just going to. Well, we got. Hey, we found something. Tea, milk, cinnamon. Did we already try tea, cinnamon? I don't think we did. Did we not unlock that one? Okay, well, tea cinnamon. That's just going to be our last. Cinnamon tea. Sorry, miss. Your drink is ready. Hi. Yes, miss? Nothing. I should give it a try first. As I thought. What did you think of it, miss? Ah, sorry, I forgot you could hear me. Drink is... It's good. But it's not what I ordered. Oh, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Yeah. Understood, miss. Huh? Where were we? The main character? The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic? Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. I guess that's fair. Yeah. If you say so. And it's not about their story, I assume it's going to be about the other stories. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yeah, I am. What's that look, Freya? That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know? In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book. If I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer. But conjuring words is hard. I also really like the fact that, like, she seems to be pretty shy. She didn't sit next to anybody else. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Ah, pardon me. My name is Aqua. Oh, what a name for what a name for somebody with gills and tentacles. Or fins, I guess. Those aren't gills. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Jozeevis. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free times. Hey, that's an even cooler job than mine, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research paper needed a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of field are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff, yeah, that checks out. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environment? The latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments, right? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's not just when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Oh, cool. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. The Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about is the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Very fair. To be fair, if there's any game series that you could probably turn into a movie, pretty okay. Probably be, you know, like I shouldn't dare make a Metal Gear Solid joke, would probably be like reasonable to turn it into a movie because it's already like 0.5% cutscenes. Oh, anyway, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but they'll doubt to do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that. Oh, interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games. Arty games that go bored. Are gamers that go bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, not capital G gamers, and are more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play these types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to get home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Jozeevis. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the riding. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. So, yes? That was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. While the night is young, bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Better hearts, shadows that will help you try to hide. Shadows that will help you try to hide? What's that? What does that mean? Okay, once again, gonna get myself a bit more water because I'm out again. And this game is doing a hell of a job on my voice. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sunday. Can we open every day of the week? So what does our character do during the day? Research found that most fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Oh, so it's more of like a, like an illegal drug kind of deal. Profile, Maurice Lester, from slum to glam. Would that be the busker they were talking about? That Freya and Georgie were talking about before? Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. That was not where I thought that sentence was gonna go. Yikes. I wanted to click this. What do we have unlocked? Oh, probably Aqua, yeah. But we got, we hacked up. These are really, like, interesting characters, though. I really like what they did with this. You have a new... Oh, yeah, we have 2 new... Swipe right to outer space. Wait, this is based on, like, the part where she wasn't. Where she wasn't there with the, astronaut. Well, whatever. Let's read it. Hello there, I'm a female alien. That's what you'll call us, right? From a planet located in a galaxy to the human skull Andromeda. I'm here to make sure my kind can survive longer and spread farther across the universe. That's what was written on her dating app profile. As a sci-fi nerd, I didn't need to think much about swiping right. Even though the pictures she was using for her profile were just cosplay silhouettes and weird artsy spaceship-like photos. And here she is now, sipping her cup of Papua Wamena, looking exactly like the dream girl I've always fantasized about. Dark bobbed hair, thick eyebrows, sharp eyes, and a never-ending smile directed right at me. So yeah, I came to this place like 168 hours ago, very specific. There were 12 of us and I'm the lucky one, being located in a place with such fantastic drinks, he says. But something, after some time spent explaining about her task as an alien. I love sci-fi, but this might be too much. She hasn't said anything about her job, where she was really born, or any other normal stuff. Maybe she's crazy, that must be it. No way such a perfect looking girl could be perfect on the inside too, I say to myself. Wow, that's rude. So what's your plan? Are you going to release the story as a novel, comic, game, a movie? I ask her. What story? The story you've been telling me. It sounds like it could be really popular if you adapted it to the right medium. Well, I've been telling the story through social media and dating apps. I mean, to be fair, that's an interesting way to tell a story. like an actual fictional story. That's not enough. If it could be adapted to some sort of mainstream media, you could be rich, you know. You could be famous. Not everybody wants to be rich. Also, it's way more difficult than you make it sound there, bud. Famous, does that mean more of your people would know about my people and our mission? Definitely. With exposure like that, it should be easier for me to meet human... Okay, I read the rest of the sentence already. Okay. Would be easier to meet humans with high quality seeds. Yeah, I guess. Okay then, where should I start? Suddenly, my phone starts ringing. It's my best friend. Pardon me for a minute. I need to get this. I say to her as I answer the call. Yo, dude, who the hell is that chick you're with? She's freaking gorgeous, man. Your friend's excited voice meets my ear. An overly loud whisper I'm immediately suspicious of. What, are you at our usual coffee shop? Yeah, bro. I'm lining up at the counter. Don't you see me? Oh, yeah, there you are. You lucky bastard. Where did you meet that beauty? Man, I always love it when they grow their hair super long and they color it like that. Huh? What do you mean? The chick, bro, sat right in front of you. She looks just like my ideal girl. Okay, wait, I see where this is going. Long hair, all rainbow colored like that, big eyes, and those cheekbones. Those cheekbones, bro. Is this what? Is this what dude bros talk like? Those cheekbones, bro. I put down my phone and stare at the round-cheeked girl in front of me with a strange mix of emotions. Why are you looking at me that? You really are an alien. Yes, I've been telling you this whole time. Well, fuck me. Finally, that was my task all along. So my place or yours. And please, no pretend. Freya, you wrote this, right? Freya, what? Freya, what? What? Okay, let's just continue. Forget that. Room service. Get this order to room 512. The order came around 10:30 p.m. I was doing nothing, or in other words, was waiting for an order to come. I was tasked to take a bottle of wine and a couple packs of condoms. Why is everything so sex-based in this game? What's going on? Yeah, sometimes guests really do ask for things like this. Talk about being unprepared. The person in charge at night gave me the requested item. Why did I say it like that? Requested items. And let me out of the room to deliver them. From there, I went to the lobby and waited for the elevator to arrive. While I was waiting, a guest came in behind me and pressed the button to call the elevator. He looked at me in awe. I looked back at him, showing him the smile hotel management taught me. He smiled back. When we got in the elevator, he pushed the button for the 3rd floor. Silence filled the tiny room. As we ascended, the guest pulled his phone from his pocket and started recording me. This again, I thought. I didn't do anything about it, to be precise. I can't do anything about it. It's part of my job after all. Ding! We reached the 3rd floor. The guest left while still pointing his camera at me. I waited alone until the elevator reached the 5th floor a few seconds later. I left the elevator and started moving towards room 512. When I was in front of the door, I rang the bell to let the occupants know I'd arrived. It's here, I can hear the muffled voice of a woman. The door opened. Look, Han, they really do use a robot to deliver room service, the woman shouted back to her partner. That's so cool, the guy responded, trying to sound interested. Though I'm sure he was just staring at the woman's butt and couldn't wait to use the stuff they'd ordered. I want to take a picture with the robot, okay? The woman said in a saccharine, sweet, mildly nauseating tone. Sure, hun. Wait, are you sure it's okay to just hug the robot like that? Huh, turned out the man could still think with his big brain after all. It's fine, I saw they even have a robot you can have sex with. I'm sure a simple hug won't matter, said the woman. That's a different model. What's next? You're going to hug a Terminator? I screamed internally. Say cheese, then 1, 2, 3, flash. It looks so cute. I was hoping it might look more human-like though. Maybe I don't have the technology for that yet, said the adult woman who still hadn't grasped the concept of look but don't touch. Okay, come on darling, this robot has got other things to do. Let's just take our order and let it do its work. They took their order and closed the door. Oh humans, how the hell did you people manage to survive for so long in this universe? I wondered as I trundled back to my room. That was a weird story. Again, why is everything so sex-based? I also get the feeling it's also I thought maybe what are their names again? Hyde and Gala might be gay. It might also be just me reading into stuff like, hey, it's 2 dudes, they know each other, we're friends for 30 years. But also, I mean, Gala definitely mentioned that Hyde was married, so we did know that already. But yeah, I don't think we've had I think every relationship they've been talking about and such, and I've been talking about a lot of relationships, has been a straight relationship so far. I mean, you know, I didn't buy this game expecting like any LGBT content, but it's always nice to see, right? It's always nice to see. Okay, let's get back into it. You want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh man. Was it Aqua again? And now she's sitting next to them. Oh Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi Freya. Hi Jozeevis. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good, how about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far it's only me and Jozeevis. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. Well, that's pretty easy. So, yee! That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions the team sent today. I mean, that sounds like you have a good reason to talk to her. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Oh, thank God, that I can do. That I can do. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea, lemon. Ooh, what do we have now? Oh, mint. Wait, I didn't want to put the mint in. Fine. Piss. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Let's go. I wonder if the ordering matters of the ingredients. I didn't try that. Probably not. Tea with lemon and cinnamon. Russian tea. Okay, we'll serve that. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. I mean, the name isn't Russian either. The name is English. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Well, that's some highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. You and me both, Aqua. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left. I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Jozeevis. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. I don't know what I was expecting. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? Wait, did we have like... one of the like newspapers mentioned Atlantic, and I thought about, you know... I didn't think about underseas. Born and raised in the ocean. Why'd you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. Wait, why? I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? Ah, there we go. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. Also, do you... We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. I guess fish do have a lot of, like, children. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. What about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. In our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? It reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. I really like how fired up she got for that. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Da-da-da-da, boom. You know how to do that. So we can't use the... I mean, I guess we're busy. We can't be holding our phone when we're making coffee. But I want to check. Okay, well, we have the Russian tea, I assume. Yeah. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. Yeah. Oh, and we had Tomodachi. I assume more about Aqua. Now that we have could get her an actual drink she wanted. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. Oh, cool. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Oh, just gonna walk in the door. Oh, good evening, sir. Good evening. And they also have a flip phone. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telo Madu Yahe. Apologies for my Indonesian pronunciation. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? Certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Okay, so we put in the egg after we put in the rest. So, milk, egg, honey. No, wait. Milk, honey, ginger. Milk, honey, ginger. Honey, ginger, milk. Serve it. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it right. I'm sorry, care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Don't worry about it though. I've traveled to so many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. Honey after the milk. Okay. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? Jeez. No, we're not. Just teleported closer. I see. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. What's that doing? Hey, Jozeevis. Who's this pervy old man? I want to. I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Hi, Georgie. Thank God. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? What was it there? What fuck? It's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked me to meet him, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Jozeevis. Please, call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? What are you trying to pull? What kind of question is that? You know his wife died. Like, there's clearly something going on here. Or, she's in a pop group. Might just be a stage name. Freya Dink. Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Dink, Freya, with your thinking brain. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. Bye! I'm out! Yeet! I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Yeah, Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Jozeevis here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have $3. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or, you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap, and I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed the slice and sat with her. The pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets arrested? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened. Yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe? Psst. Jozeevis, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care of your way. Like sloshing sound whenever she's like walking in or out. Oh, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I could do a background check on that manager. Whoa! Went a little far there. Maybe that will ease your mind. Please do. Wait, on your like flip phone? Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester, got it. Ik wou net zeggen, we oh wow, I suddenly went Dutch there. I was just about to say, like, we saw that name in the newspaper today. It was like a profile from slump to glam or something. Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call, I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait! You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining the pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and solo singing career? It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Oh, suddenly Freya's there. She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You're her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I could give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Hi. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Jozeevis? Take all the time you need. That's what we're here for. Lemony snippet. A fortunate tale in a cup. Lemony snippet. Okay, so it looks like... That looks like honey. lemon, milk, probably. Monday. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Yikes. So yeah, that does sound like the oceanic people that they were talking about. Or well, the Atlantic people then, I guess. But people from the ocean. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Ooh, okay, yeah, there's definitely some AIDS allegory going on over there. Doctor from Select Town arrested for experimenting with child clothing? What? Excuse? Are you sure that would be okay? Yeah. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Actually, let's see if we have anything. Ooh, Gala. Henry. Aww, cute. But there's probably also a new short story today. Yeah, we did have that one. Oh, it's a long one as well. Actually, I'm going to check real quick, like how far into this game we are right now, because I am kind of curious. I don't know how fast we've been going with, you know, me trying to voice act everything, and also reading all of these side stories. Might be quite a bit longer. I'm just curious. Anyway, in the meantime, the anxious boy and his love stories on public transport. The day was hot, sunny, and humid, just like most days in Jakarta. I was nearly inside a crowded bus, neither well-functioning air conditioning nor proper ventilation, trying to keep myself productive in the uncomfortable environment by reading my recently bought copy of Maruki Harukami's The Elephant Vanishes while listening to a random playlist on my old iPod. Is this another, like, real story by Freya? So she lived in Jakarta as well, it sounds like. Despite the hellish conditions, you could say I was luckier than most because I was standing near the rear door of the bus, leaning my back on the side of the seat, safe enough not to fall out of the bus, breezy enough to breathe freely. As mentioned, I was on a public bus in Jakarta, so naturally I need to be wary with my surroundings, mostly keeping my belongings secure from pickpockets and other human pests. I glanced around the bus several times in between pages, and that was when I saw her. Is that really so big of a problem in Jakarta? I mean, well, guess it is. Sorry, I'm still looking up like how long the game actually is. Now, wait, this is like... Okay. Wait, no. I thought I had it and then I really didn't. Oh, wait, this is like... I found a... Okay, so we're about halfway, I think? Looks like it goes for another like in-game week. So yeah, we're probably not going to be able to finish it today. Anyway, I just wanted to check that. Okay, so Jakarta, we were on the public bus, just looking around. It's hard to describe her. She has no specific characteristic to differentiate her from other women. She was like the perfect example of the girl you walk past unseeing on the sidewalk every day. A girl you might glance at for a second, then a few steps later it would be hard even to remember her hair color. Never mind what her eyes, her nose, her mouth looked like. She was standing near the front door of the bus, not leaning on anything or anyone, not touching the bacteria-infested hand grip on the ceiling of the bus, though to be fair, might have been hard for her to reach that grip anyway. But still, she stood there with the perfect balance of a tree rooted in healthy soil. She stood as if someone had silently put the Venus de Milo on the bus, and she somehow fit perfectly without anyone noticing it happening. She was wearing a pair of headphones, wired, just like headphones were supposed to be. That's a weird hill to die on, Freya, what? And a slight smile on her face. Sometimes she closed her eyes for a few moments, enjoying the music only she could hear. Her eyes rarely stayed in one place. They kept wandering around the bus. Not too fast like someone anxious, not too slow like someone looking at something specific. Maybe she's the one, I thought. The one what? The one? This isn't the first time I thought like that has crossed my mind. As a hopeless romantic, seeing any woman who piques my interest will immediately trigger a story in my imagination. Oh wait, if this is like a story about Freya, I was wrong about the LGBT representation. A story of how I'll approach them, get to know them, with the proviso that they're just as I imagine them to be. Start dating, get married, have kids, grow old in our home, and so on and so on. Random cuties, that's what I call them. That's not really like what I call whatever. Unicorns among horses. Who's writing this? I mean, this is Freya, right? I just need to check. Like, who the hell talks like that? The term doesn't apply to any cute girls I see, of course. It has to be someone special. To any cute girls I see, of course. It has to be someone special. Or at least someone I imagine to be special. The thing is, automatically imagining those stories whenever I happen across a random cutie, I hate it, isn't healthy. It puts a toll on my mind and of course my heart. It creates a lot of unhealthy expectations before any opportunities even arise. Oh shit. Wait. The anxious boy and his love stories on public transport. So this is written from a boy's point of view. This isn't Freya herself. Thank God Freya doesn't talk like this. I liked Freya, I didn't want to tinker about her like this. She looked at me. We made eye contact for a brief flash of seconds. I immediately returned to my book. Did she notice me staring at her? Did she see what I was thinking? My mind would stop spinning, overthinking, while my pulse beats double time in my ears. I continued staring at my book. With what just happened, I obviously can't read it properly. My eyes were looking at the words, but nothing was being processed other than thoughts of her. I glanced back at her, and she was staring at me. Eye contact more than once. It has to mean something. Wow, dork. Should I approach her and introduce myself? Yes, I should. But what if things go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen if we introduce ourselves? First, it's a crowded bus, and moving from the rear door to the front will definitely annoy some people. Second, what if after we approach her, she becomes annoyed then? Oh come on, you're overthinking as usual. Nothing bad will happen even if she does get annoyed. Don't dismiss me, nothing bad will happen. Well, she might scream and say I'm a pervert, and then the whole bus will beat me to death. That's certainly a worst case scenario. Oh, and the worst option. That's not the worst option! The worst option, what if we introduce ourselves and then it turns out she's not like we imagined her to be? All the time and energy will be wasted, exchanged for years of agony? What the fuck? What is wrong with... How is that worse? What? Freya, what kind of characters do you write? Anyway. 04, everything will be fine. Don't worry so much, no matter what happens seconds, we'll have to try something first. No, there's too much at risk. The debate is still raging inside my head, and that's when it happens again. We make eye contact for the third time, but this time, it lasts longer than a few seconds. And then she smiled at me. Just a small curve on those perfectly average, beautiful lips. I quickly returned to my book. See, you have to do something. What am I reading? But remember the girl with the violin we saw on the train to Yogyakarta a few years ago? Of course I remember. Exactly. She was just a random person that sat across from you on the train. We don't even remember what one that was, and yet we still remember the maroon coat she was wearing, the violin case she put in the overhead compartment, her reddish hair and that pixie cut, her... Stop it, that was different. And we might have saved ourselves a lot of embarrassment by not talking to her. The thoughts, the noise, the internal dialogue, it won't stop. I was sweating, but not because of the heat, a cold sweat. This had to stop. Stop! I screamed internally. Everything stopped, and just in time, my old iPod randomly shuffled to Explosions in the Spaces. Oh wait, Explosion in the Spaces like the artist. Explosion in the Spaces, the only moment we were alone. I cranked up the volume, put my book in my bag, and just breathed. Yes, I might lose the chance to meet the one by doing this. But at least, as long as I don't know her, she's perfect. What kind of weird attitude is that? Like, as long as I don't know this person, maybe they'll be disappointing. It's like, what the fuck? As far as I know, she might be listening to explosions in the space. As far as I know, she might be a big fan of Harukami and Final Dreams 9. Final Dreams. As far as I know, she might be single. I just find out if I can do this. As far as I know, she might be the 100% perfect match for me that I believe can't exist if my knowledge of her goes any farther than what I know right now. Besides, as the old saying goes, if it's meant to be, it will be. What saying is... Who's saying that? They're wrong. If it's meant to be, do something about it. that's what I'm saying. Bus stopped in front of Plaza Sunayan, my destination. It was time for me to go. I decided not to look in her direction as I left, knowing that if I looked at her, it would be the last time I ever saw her. That's too hard for a hopeless romantic like me. Yeah, you are hopeless. You are hopeless, that's right. I left the bus then overjoyed and enjoyed the warm sun and the breeze of fresh air. Finally out of that metal Schrodinger's box. How is this Schrodinger's box? Okay. I understand now why our character had like comments about Freya's writing. What's going on here? That's when it happened. I turned my head to the right and there she was, standing alone, enjoying the breeze. Now she was free of the roasted metal box we humans named Bus. She turned her head to the left, showing a glimmer of surprise at seeing me standing there. After that, she smiled. So if it's meant to be, it will be? Well, okay then. At least it wasn't overly sexual this time, that's for sure. Hey Gala! Good evening everyone. Welcome Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? Looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Jozeevis was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Jozeevis for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay, remember, there's tea and ginger. Tea, ginger. I mean, you can try mint now. Maybe we couldn't get the first one right. Let's brew it. Let's find out. Ginger mint tea. How do we know if we get it? That's the thing about it. Trash it. Remember, it is tea and ginger. So tea, ginger, milk maybe? I don't know if we already tried this, but... Ginger milk tea. Nope, that's not it. Tea, ginger. I think we can try all of them. I'm so curious. Ginger lemon tea, and that's not it. Tea, ginger, honey. Ginger honey tea, that doesn't sound like it. Ah, it might be it actually. Like if it's not having anything else, if this doesn't anything, I'm going back to tea, ginger, honey. I don't know if that's what I already gave them the first time though. Might have been. No, I think that was the lemon. And we got the masala chai. Wait, what was that? Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Okay. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Well, how didn't we get that? Huh? Why didn't we get this when we were trying for... Maybe we did tea, cinnamon, ginger. The ordering matters. Tea... honey, ginger. That's my... this is my last attempt for his remedy. Honey, ginger tea. Is this it? How is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Wait, yeah it does. Far from it. Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we were done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. You just said, oh, it will be... Did you hear what you just said about him, Freya? He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. He told her, I think he told Lua exactly what she needed to hear. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, hey, Bailey's waving to you. Good evening, everyone. I don't know where that went. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hiya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Jozeevis was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults? Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to? Wait, what's happening, Freya? That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher? This kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. this like they are making some like pop culture references that are pretty interesting. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, reached the mainstream market. They're definitely talking about Bandersnatch, right? I mean, well, we did have more. Netflix also has. Was Minecraft Story Mode always on Netflix, or was that later? They also have the Bear Grylls one. Well, anyway. Those kind of things. It is, yeah, I mean, she's right. It's just kind of interesting. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of selling the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? There's no reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright, alright. As Jozeevis said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. I think you did that by trying to make a Choose Your Own Adventure book for your first novel, Freya. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. Nah, if you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte. So a latte is coffee, milk, milk. So a ginger latte is coffee, milk, ginger? Milk, ginger coffee. Oh, I can't undo it. Well, I guess that's what we're living with. There you go. Thanks. It's good, but you need more ginger. Not that it's bad or anything. I guess it's just my personal taste. Noted. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished the job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. My then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wow, that's a heck of a sentence. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? Doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? It was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. Freya, just chill a little bit. The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose. Continue? I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. It's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty... active guy. Oh my god. Don't call yourself that. So Lou came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I've been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. Went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Okay, so his best friend with Rose, I'm assuming. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face, disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. Nice. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. Ha, more like she begged Cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That's one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most of my families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because she chose an art degree? You wanna know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. yelled about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa! I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Also assholes. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assumed that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. Let's see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't it make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage will not survive on love alone. Wow, that's deep. I really like what Gala's going on about. We love each other and that's enough for us. And tell me, you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill, because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege as you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Jozeevis. And Freya. Bye. Ow. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in our world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Is that going to be Chocobi Miruku? Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. There's a little heart on it. Okay, so yeah, we made it. Wait, let's double check what date it is, just so that I know. Tuesday, September 29th. So yeah, I believe the game keeps going for like another week, like until this, like Sunday from this week, like in game, of course. And yeah, we're almost at our 4 hours. Like I probably could do another day, but yeah, let's just save the rest of the game for another stream because I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it today. So yeah, that's going to be it for Coffee Talk. I really enjoyed the writing of that game, and also all those subtle things that I kept gushing about. So don't think you missed that. I like those as well. But yeah, it was a really cool game. Definitely going to be continuing it. Definitely going to be finishing it. Probably going to do another playthrough on stream. Probably not going to try to get all the... but it feels like you get some extra things if you get all the drinks right. The game reminds me actually a lot about Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartending action. Yeah, that's the subtitle. Which is basically a very similar game. With also a different setting, like that setting is more cyberpunk and less fantasy than like this one is. And also there you are a bartender instead of a barista. But they definitely have some similar vibes in like how the games actually work. And I love Valhalla, so this game is also like really working for me. Like I really love it, even though some of it's like, why are all those short stories like that? What was that about? Well, anyway. So what was that astronaut about? Like, I kind of purged that one from my mind, but that was quite something. Anyway, I'm curious to see where this game is going and where like all the individual stories that we are getting are going to end up. And I really like the fact that, like how all the characters interact with each other. So, as I said before, definitely going to finish it. About next week, because next week, of course, we will be streaming again. Next week, a couple of things. First of all, we will move the stream from Wednesday to Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. Central European Summer Time. But yeah, I have something else to do on Wednesday, so we will do Tuesday instead. And the stream on Saturday will also move. I'm not sure where yet. It will probably move to Friday. So both of the streams next week will like basically move up a day. Also at the same time, 2 p.m. Central European Summer Time for that one. The games we're going to be playing are probably going to be finished on Tuesday. Probably going to be finishing Coffee Talk, or at least try to finish it. I think we should be able to, but let's see. Yeah, so Coffee Talk for the Tuesday stream, and then for the Friday stream, we will be playing Iconfell. We will be continuing that on Friday, because we will have a little bit longer to play that game, and because it's a little bit of a longer game, we will make more progress into it. But yeah, if there are any like changes and like my schedule or any other announcements related to the stream, I always post this on my Twitter. Twitter.com/Jozeevis streams. You can also find the link in the About page on Twitch or in the description if you're watching on YouTube. For those who don't know, I put all my VODs on YouTube because Twitch deletes them after 2 weeks and I wanted to keep them somewhere. So if you want to watch any stream back, they're basically just put on YouTube in full. I haven't edited anything aside from the start and the end, not including the whole like stream will start soon screen, stuff like that. So yeah, the YouTube, you will find it in my also in the About page. And if you're watching on YouTube, this was all streamed live on twitch.tv/Jozeevis. So if you want to, get reminders whenever I go live or see me live or anything like that, you can go to Twitch. You can follow me if you want to keep up with whenever I go live. And I will also always put a reminder on Twitter about like half an hour before I go live. So yeah, next week, schedule is moved. I will also put a reminder on Twitter. We're going to be playing Coffee Talk and Iconfell again. And all of the social mentions got that going for me. So yeah, that's it. I want to thank everybody very much for watching. I really enjoyed playing Coffee Talk, and it was really like a chill kind of game to kind of get through it. Even though, even here, we failed to make some of the like coffee recipes that we wanted to make. But anyway, that's just life. Yeah, thank everybody for what was here. Hope everybody enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. We'll go to this screen now. I'm going to stop talking in a couple seconds. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. I just realized this is the wrong screen. This is the right screen. Now I wonder if I made that mistake before. Okay, let's not worry about that too much.